Hello everyone, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And now we got Battle Report 172.
172.
The Ogre Cons versus the Kingdom of Equitaine.
Yeah, straight to numbers. Game number 5. So this is the last game.
Last game.
And at this point, how's your team doing? You've had 3 wins.
We're down near the bottom.
Okay.
We're not doing well.
All right.
This guy is actually a guy from the forums. I think he's the Equitaine community engagement guy. Tulmir.
Oh, Tulmir.
Tulmir.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, really?
Tulmir.
He's American?
Tulmir. He is not.
Oh, okay.
He was in the States. He's in the States for something for a couple of years.
Oh, okay.
So, and I think he was in Michigan or something, and this is in Ohio, so he came down to play.
Oh, okay.
So it was nice meeting him. So it was fun, see somebody like that. Said he's watched our channel a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So there's my list. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Moving on. King of Equitaine. And I'm not sure of his general's build.
Again, was not sure.
I thought I got a list from him, but apparently I did not.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not 100% sure on the character build. I do know he had divination.
Okay.
But I'm thinking he had the virtue of renown because I was afraid of him.
Okay.
15 Knights of the Realm, Banner of the Last Charge, 15 Knights of the Quest with full command.
Okay, 2 big wedges.
Yeah. 1 small unit of 6 Knights of the Realm.
Mm-hmm. Using up his points.
2 units of 5 Yeoman Outriders.
Okay. Oh, some brigands.
Some Brigands.
I like brigands.
Yeah, I don't see Brigands much, but
Yep.
whatever. And 9 Knights of the Grail.
Okay.
So it's a pretty hard list.
Yeah, 3 big wedges.
3 big wedges. So this was a... was this the diagonal deployment? Or did I just deploy diagonally? I don't think it was a diagonal deployment.
Can you excuse me for a minute? I'm not
It was
going
a diagonal deployment.
finish this battle report till I get some sunglasses.
What's your problem?
It's so bright.
The glare is killing you?
It's green. It burns.
We played forests on the left, a field in the center with no
Okay.
walls, a hill, and a building with the wall.
Okay.
Again, I believe I deployed first.
Okay.
And then he deployed where you see him.
Mm-hmm.
This couldn't have been diagonal. What was this? I think this is the one where I'm up on the flanks
Okay.
and back in the center, and he's up in the center, back on the flanks.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. But I could easily be. Just wondering how we got this deployment otherwise.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless it was the 18-inch push-off.
Right.
And actually, I think it was. I think this was the 18-inch push-off scenario. That's how that guy got so far forward in the middle.
Yeah. Okay.
So and I can't think of what the name of that one is. Anyway. So from the far left, you can see the unit of 6 knights over there by themselves.
Okay.
Everybody else, the Grail Knights are on the hill. The Questing Knights are in the center, and the Last Charge Knights on the far right.
Okay. The 2 outriders and the not the yeoman.
Yeoman Outriders, and the Brigands are on
brigands.
the hill.
Thank you. Gosh.
And the peg is attached to the unit.
Okay.
Of course, he takes a hit by himself, but he's
Right.
attached to the unit. Vanguard moves. Nothing really special for him.
Your hunter's out there all by himself.
The hunter moved forward with his this was after Vanguard. After Vanguard, the first turn, hunter moved forward
Okay.
just to get within 6 of these 3
Right,
units.
so you're moving first.
And I moved first. And I thought it would be great to come up here and Dragon's Breath those
Brigands.
Brigands. I thought that sounded fun to me.
Okay.
So I came forward for that. Elsewhere, kind of just stayed where I was on the hills and stuff.
Right.
Brought all that forward a little bit. And dogs came back into line. So, what did we do? We shot off... Yeah, this was... Anyway, the 2 units of bombardiers managed to shoot off 2 knights out of this, which was just terrible shooting. I unleashed my breath weapon on the brigands and managed to kill none.
Well, that's a good weapon, breath weapon.
It's good use for it.
Yeah.
It scared him.
Always hear about his bad breath weapons.
So that's where that ended.
Okay.
I I ended up killing 2 knights on the turn with all
Yeah.
my shooting and everything else.
Well, they got a good number of saves you had to get through.
Yeah, but that's bad. Anyway, since I expended my breath weapon, he felt free to charge me in the flank with the mounted yeoman.
Okay.
Up here, you can see the knights have come forward, just
Yep.
pivoted in towards the center. The questing knights come forward, and the peg knight hop to the other side of the unit.
Mm-hmm.
And the grail knights come forward a bit.
Okay. There's like a skeleton in that piece of terrain.
There is.
Yeah, it's got neat little bushes. And...
Somebody died in there a long time ago,
Yeah,
and no
yeah.
one's found him yet. So there you have it. And that's his damsel. She joined this unit.
Okay.
I told him he was getting ready to try to dig out the pile and put her in there. I said,
Okay.
set her to the side.
Yeah, okay.
We know where she is.
Then you cheated him later?
Then I cheated him later. It's like, oh, she's off to the side. I can shoot her.
Yeah.
No. So I came forward. That's what you see.
Okay.
Going on to turn 2. That's the overview. And you can see the... back up. The guys that the yeoman that charged me in the flank actually stood.
Okay.
Actually, they won the combat.
Did they?
Nah, they had a
It's a
charge.
tie.
Charge and a flight. It was a tie.
Yeah.
It was a tie. So I turned to face him, but it did what he wanted. It tied me up for a full round.
Yep.
So there you have that. Up for me, my dog comes forward. Saber Tusk on the left. Oh, sorry, on the right. Comes forward and plugs up the questing knights.
Yep.
Bruisers come up and do the same for the Grail Knights.
Okay.
I finished off the mounted yeoman, and the brigands didn't like that and ran like 3 inches.
Oh, they got too far from the...
They were too far
Knights?
from the Grail Knights, because you can see I've been concentrating some fire on
same.
them and killed a couple of
A couple of them
them.
are missing, yeah.
I managed to plick off one of the questing knights and shot off, looks like 4 more of the knights on the right.
Yep.
With the banner of the last charge. Those Grail Knights are alive. They've just fallen over as he's moving the unit.
Okay.
Those are still there.
Yeah, they are heavy models.
They're heavy and they fall over every time you touch them.
You guys not gonna face those bases.
So, checking movements. Blah, 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 blah. I believe this was 12, 13, 14, 15. This was 18 or so. This was like a 10 or 11 to get to this unit on the hill.
Okay.
And he's measuring out there. And you can see on the right, they make the charge and they're in. The peg guy charged into my mammoth. He tried to go all the way to my mammoth, failed and went forward about 4 inches. You can see him out here in front of his unit, right here. Off to this side, there's his small unit of knights just coming into the flank. He used that unit well, I thought, just as a flank thing. Did he elect not to charge? Yes, he elected not to charge with the Grail Knights.
Okay.
I'm not sure why he did that one, but he decided not to charge with the Grail Knights. So there's where it stands.
And I want to get it closer to your guys.
And those
veterans.
those guys over on the right, I mean, making that charge really hurts.
Yeah. Hurts that unit.
It does. And there you go. His questing knights just reformed.
Okay.
They couldn't charge the dog,
Right.
so they just reformed.
Well, the character charged out of there, right?
What's that? The character charged out,
Yeah.
so they couldn't do
Right.
anything.
It's very silver based, by the way.
You like that?
Yeah. What's
Times 100. That's how
Yeah.
good they are.
Is that what it is? Or how?
That's
How
good the
many
is.
times I've told you need to paint these bases?
Could be how many times you've asked me to paint these bases.
Yeah.
So he casts Unerring Strike and managed to drop 2 of the mercenaries.
Okay.
That's bad luck. And elsewhere on the right,
Still magic.
there you go.
Okay.
On the right, he smashed the unit. He elected not to pursue him. But the other 2 units fled from panic.
He didn't smash them terribly.
No, he didn't. I mean, there was 4 of them. He only did 4 wounds.
Yeah.
So it's not a smash, I guess. But
But he did chase everybody away.
He did punish me and chase me away.
Okay.
And that's it. So my turn's coming up here. Start of turn 3. So we charged. Let's back up. Let's see if I can see overall. Yes, the tribesman declared a charge at his general. This guy floating out here.
Okay.
And he decided he couldn't take it all. There he goes. So he fled, and he ended up fleeing to like right here.
Okay.
And my dog's right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see him.
Oh, you can see him? Okay.
I can see him. So I'm like, well, I'm looking at this situation. I'm like, okay, well, the man-eaters are charging here with the bruisers and the mammoth hunter, all charging into this unit.
Right.
So I'm like, I got this unit. So if I kill this unit, I can overrun this way.
Mm-hmm.
So my two choices with the saber tusk at this point are to charge his Pegasus guy who's here,
right,
force him to flee and possibly run him down and kill him, or move forward 3 inches and block this unit.
Right.
But I'm like, okay, well, I've got the Grail Knights, so let's charge him.
Okay.
So I charged him. He fled all the way back to here. There we go. And the tribesman redirected on a long charge, needing a 9 into the questing knights.
Okay.
And I did not charge with my woolly mammoth because I need to be able to move him 12 to get where I need to be.
Were you charging with your Scratapult?
And then the Scratapult decides to charge up on the hill.
Okay.
Again, I need to tie that unit up for a turn. So it's going to charge up on the hill. And you can see the tribesmen fail on a 9. I mean, that's not to be expected, but there was a redirect anyway.
Yeah.
But everybody else got in. The mercenaries got in.
Okay.
Of course, the bruisers right
and
there.
You killed his general with your dog?
And the dog ran down and caught his general.
Okay, that's always helpful.
And the brigands, I made their panic check and didn't care about him much anyway. So there you have that, and the Scratapult makes it up the hill. The other reason the Scratapult, that die on it's what I do when it can't fire anymore.
Oh, it misfired?
Because it misfired and couldn't shoot anymore.
That's what the die means.
Yeah.
Did you guys rally all down here, or are they still running?
So then we go to rally, and I think they all rallied.
They all rallied, okay.
The mage, who was right here, hikes over to here.
Yeah.
To get ready for this mess.
Now the question is, how many guys you can lose to these Grail Knights before you swing?
Well, the mammoth pulled up. The mammoth's within 9.
Oh, within 9, okay.
So the mammoth marched up, so he's within 9 to cover it. And then the dog comes up and blocks out the 6 knights on the far left.
Okay.
And that should be it. Yep. And I got flaming swords. I get off flaming swords on the chariot, just hoping for some more hits from the Noblars. Not that it could do anything else, because I really didn't have a good target for flaming swords. So I charged in and did absolutely nothing.
But you took a wound.
I take a wound. He's got a rank and a banner.
And that is to say that.
And I lose by 2.
Okay.
And 2 is enough. Actually, I killed 1, I guess. I see 1 missing in the bag, because I think he had 2 in the bag. Maybe I did nothing. I don't know. One way or another, it was not good. Yeah, I lost. I ran. He reformed that way. And if you notice, when I lost, the
tribesman broke.
Tribesman broke. Ran through the mammoth.
Isn't it insignificant?
This thing, no, it's not insignificant.
Oh, I thought the Scratapult.
At one point it was, but they kind of fixed that.
I thought the cannon was, and this one wasn't. Okay.
So, but anyway, so the tribesmen fled. They fled through the mage, taking him with them, and they all ran over here to the other side of the woolly mammoth.
Okay, that's a good place to be. Not really.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like I said, all 3 of these rallied. He elected not to pursue and just turned to face.
Yep.
There.
Okay.
Then we go to the Grail Knight fight. If you notice, there's 2 Grail Knights missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't kill many of your guys, at least. They,
Yeah, that doesn't help. They didn't need to be there. The worst thing about this fight was when I charged in, remember my BSB was out here on the
Right.
unit, not in the combat. So his damsel declared a challenge.
okay.
So my BSB, who was out here in the thing, decided to take it and failed to kill her.
Ah.
Between impacts and 5 attacks,
Yeah.
all she has is a 5-up ward, and I can't kill her.
Hmm.
So, yeah, got that going for me.
Okay.
So after the combat,
His damsel wasn't on the unicorn. He was just on the.
no,
Barded
just
warhorse,
on a
right?
barded warhorse.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. It was terrible. So after the combat, I decided the only thing I can do was stretch out to put this unit in my front
Right.
rather than in my flank.
Yep.
Just still not good, but it's what I have.
And on his turn, he says.
He charged in. Yeah, charged in there. You can see up on the top, the knights have charged my dog.
Yep.
Just starts getting bad from there. What happened? He charged a unit here who ran. He charged the whatchamacallit? The Scratabolt, which fled, hit when it hit the edge of the board and died, panicked this unit,
Right.
which ran out this way, and this unit failed to redirect.
Okay.
Or something, and I think he panicked off
Yes,
this
it did,
unit
'cause
as
there's
well.
another unit there. Okay.
Yeah, I think he panicked off the one in the middle, and both the units on each side fled
Okay.
from the panic check when it ran off the
Okay.
edge.
You got a nice flank charge now.
With the bruisers?
Yeah.
Yeah. It does look like it, doesn't it? So,
Depending how this mess doesn't look good for you though.
and this mess is terrible here in the
Yeah.
center.
Especially what's going to happen afterwards. The,
So, because the damsel is still alive,
yes.
she manages to get off bubble scrying
Oh, that's good.
and bubble know thy enemy or something. So,
That's always very helpful.
everybody's much better and much harder to hit.
Yep.
All because the BSB could not kill her.
Yep.
So, moving on, these guys killed off the dog, of
Shocking.
course. He kills 4 man-eaters, mercenaries, down to nothing.
Okay.
Because of that and the charge and everything else, it's an auto break for everybody.
Okay.
The BSB is left, and if you notice,
you got what, 3 of his?
I want you to notice the damsel is still alive.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out.
Okay.
She is still alive. He forces me to run. This unit chases the BSB.
Okay.
This unit had nobody to chase. They just overran.
Okay.
And this guy, man-eater, ran off to the left.
Okay. All right. Then you had the guys.
Oh, and they overran into the unit in the center. Overran into the fleeing tribesmen.
Okay.
And eliminated them.
And where's your mammoth?
Mammoth Hunter?
No, the Frosty.
The mammoth
was sitting
panicked and ran.
Ran off the table?
Yep. It was fast mammoth. It was like right here.
Oh, it looked like it was farther away.
Yeah,
from the
it was
edge.
like right here.
So you rolled really bad on the.
I did.
Distance. Okay.
Well, really good, depending on what your
Yeah.
perspective is.
Yeah.
These guys over here failed the charge
Okay.
and inched forward, and that's where we are. Yeah, not good.
This is the end of the game?
No, it's not over yet.
Because I'm confused about how these guys got over there, but okay.
I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of concerned about that too. I'm not sure how they got there.
Because he charged you and he should be down here.
He charged me, and I fled.
Right.
It hasn't been another turn, right? I'm going the wrong way. So he charged me there, and I fled.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I charged him, and he fled.
Okay.
That unit is fleeing. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. So we're on your turn now.
So I charged him, and he's fleeing.
Okay.
And we're on my turn now. So
Okay.
He wanted to charge this unit into my bombardiers.
So on your turn, you charge him. He's fleeing.
I charged him. He's fleeing.
Your hunter
on my turn.
did not rally, or did rally and facing the other way.
The mammoth hunter rallied, but I don't know why he hasn't turned around yet.
Okay.
That couldn't have been. No, something else is going on.
Or is this just a charge? We have something else. Yeah. And this is your move?
This is the rest of my turn. Okay. So I charged them. They fled to there. Sorry,
Okay.
there you go. The mammoth hunter rallies.
Okay.
The mage right there in the middle rallies.
Okay.
And the bombardiers
tribesmen
rally.
there didn't have a flank on the Grail Knights?
The bruisers over here?
Bruisers, yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
But they still have scrying and know thy enemy up.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get through them, and I'm going to have that unit of knights in my rear.
Yeah. Okay.
So I did not go.
So instead you're using them as chaff against the other guys?
So I need to stay and protect my mage.
Okay.
The mage is worth about twice as much as they are.
Yeah.
So you do that. I'm surprised it didn't turn to face at least, but
Yeah.
it's probably just irritated at this point.
Okay.
So there we have that going into his next turn. Yeah. All right. Perfect. So this unit wanted to charge the bombardiers.
Okay.
But when we looked at it,
He's too long.
he can't wheel enough in place
Right.
and hit me. And by the time he clears this unit to wheel, he's hitting me in the flank. So
Okay.
he can't charge
So he
me.
can't charge you. Okay.
So because he can't charge the unit, the BSB comes out.
He did a play from your book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, except I would have done it on turn 2.
That's true.
I wouldn't have waited all the way down to this turn. Thought that's ridiculous. Why would you wait so long? Anyway, so he charges me there.
Okay.
And that's it there. He elected not to charge me with the Knights of the Realm. They backed up into the woods.
Okay.
The questing knights
Reformed.
and faced off to the center of the board.
Okay.
And the Grail Knights
Went forward
took them
and
off
turned
their
around.
base, and he went forward and kind of did a
Okay.
big turn with them.
Okay.
Face back into the center.
And the mages with the Grail Knights right there. So
And his damsel's still with them.
okay.
Yeah, so we got that. His knights over there rallied.
Okay.
And BSB kills me,
Okay.
beat me, and ran me off the board,
Okay.
or ran me down, one of the two.
One of the two. Same effect.
Yeah, same thing. And now it's back to my turn.
Your turn.
Back to my turn. Because he killed me and ran me down.
Yeah, he turned his. I didn't notice he turned the knights on the flank.
So turn the knights. So it's back to my turn. The Mammoth Hunter declares the charge over here.
Okay.
The Bruisers did not charge
Okay.
because I don't want to charge that unit in the front.
Yeah, they don't have great weapons. How bad can that be?
And I think I've got plenty of room to get away is what I was looking at.
Yeah.
So we whip down here. You can see the.
Can you back up for a second?
Yep.
Okay, I guess it's too far away to charge the rear of those other knights.
From what? The Mammoth Hunter?
No, the bruisers.
Oh, all the way over here?
Yeah.
It's too far. So we do that. The mage, you can see my fire mage swings around.
Yep.
And my bruisers, I believe, failed to charge into the front of that unit
Oh, okay.
because they did want to go at that unit to
Yeah.
get revenge.
Much better for them to charge you.
It's always better.
Yeah.
So my Mammoth Hunter makes the charge, kills
Okay.
2 of them.
All right.
And
And he's steadfast, so.
he is steadfast because he does have a rank.
Yep.
And on the following turn is his.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we were
He charges you
plugging
with
through
his
these
knights.
turns. His knights charge into my bruisers in the bottom right. Why would he not? I'm just trying to figure out why he didn't charge me. I don't recall why that unit of knights in the middle did not charge my Mammoth Hunter in the rear. But he didn't. Either that or he failed. I think he might have failed.
Okay.
Where is he standing there? Let's back up a minute. He's just poking out of the forest, out of the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have failed.
Must have failed.
Must have failed. So his turn. You can see the Grail Knights again have reformed.
Okay.
Kind of just moved up and done a reform thing. It whipped around.
Yep. BSB turned around.
Just danced around me. The BSB turns around, faces forward. And the Knights over here smashed my...
Defeat them and turn around.
And turned back around into the center of the game.
Did you run off the table or did he let you go? Or
I
it's
think that's
turn,
me.
so he doesn't
I
care?
think that's me fleeing.
Yeah, okay.
So he again just let me run.
Yeah.
Got that.
Looks like you killed another knight.
Yeah, because he had 4.
Mm-hmm.
Killed another knight, and they stick around. This time I get smart. On this my turn, you can see I charge the bruisers into his BSB.
Uh-huh.
And the mage comes back around here because I forgot all about it last turn, and then remembered at this turn that he's only got 4 knights in this unit and a damsel.
Right.
So he has no cover.
Yeah.
So I fire a couple fireballs into it and kill her.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have the rank and file to cover her.
Yeah.
So at least I got her, and I got a knight
out
of it, which is wonderful. I finally, Mammoth Hunter finally kills him and runs him down.
Okay.
And also manages to get out of... Oh, and then on my turn had to flee because this unit charged me.
Okay.
And I didn't feel like taking that.
Mm-hmm.
So he flees down to there, and that's where it ended.
Okay.
So I've got my mage left.
Looks like his
other
BSB
unit
stood up
his
to
BSB
your,
stood, and this unit came in and rescued him.
Yeah, okay.
I do have this guy over
Who
here.
rallied?
These 2 are dead.
Okay.
But this guy, these are the 2 dead from, I think, somewhere.
So you have one guy rallied there.
So one guy rallies there. I've got my
mage.
full points from a mage. I got half points from my hunter.
Okay.
Is all I got left.
This isn't looking so good.
No, it was terrible.
Yeah.
And the objective, whatever it was, he won.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I believe it was deployment zone.
All I can say is yay for Equitaine.
Yay for Equitaine.
The
He smashed me. And I couldn't get through. The problem, well, one of the big issues was that stupid mage I couldn't get through.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt. Because that would have allowed a couple other things. But, and, a long charge here. He made that long charge from here up to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Which really crushed my whole right flank where all my shooting was.
Yeah.
So between those 2, I was in bad shape.
Yeah, I think your center was the more disastrous.
And the worst part was, again, I keep looking back at that dog thing.
Yeah.
Where I had the choice of charging his general off.
Right.
And killing him, which I think was fantastic.
Yep.
But the safer bet would have just been to inch forward and block that unit out of this fight, which would have given me 2 more rounds of fighting to get rid of the Grail Knights.
Yeah.
So looking back, it was a mistake. I think at the time I probably would have done it again.
Yeah.
Because, it's just such a good opportunity. He was like 4 inches away from me. We're both swift stride, so he has to just roll.
Now you got to go after those points.
He's got to roll 5 better than I do or something.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so it was a complete smashing. It was a 16-4, but he had the objective, so it was a 19-1.
That's a big smashing.
So it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I will, at the end of the game, I was talking to the guy, like I said, I've talked to him on the board some and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the game, there's the winning figure, his damsel. He insisted on me giving the damsel to me.
Oh, really?
So I have another damsel in my list.
Oh, that's nice.
He's like, no, take it. Like, I don't want to take your picture. He's like, no, you take it. I was like, okay, fine.
And that's a nice damsel model, too.
It is. So I've got a damsel.
There you go.
I got that out of it.
Yeah, because you don't have this model, right? You got the little spindly-looking ones.
I've got another one, but she's okay. I like her.
I don't think there's anything wrong with them, but you have like the thin ones, right? Not with the big poofy headdress.
Correct. But I have the one somebody did a green skin.
Yeah.
Green skin, whatever it is, green stuffed and created a cloak on one of them. And it looked kind of nice, but I do not have this model.
Yeah.
Because this was the Morgana. What was her name?
Was this the Morgana? I've got 2 of them. Is this Morgana Le Fay? I don't remember. On the
I'm
unicorn?
not sure which one it is. Yeah.
Could be.
I think it was.
Yeah.
But anyway, very nice guy. Had a fun time playing. Had a fantastic time playing him.
And the better man win because he had Equitaine.
I thought I had a shot when I got into the Grail Knights.
Yeah.
with all that stuff, but I just couldn't get through his armor and his wards.
They're tougher than they look.
I mean, it's
I was actually surprised they didn't kill more of your guys. So
the Grail Knights on not charging. No, they shouldn't have
he's
killed.
still strength 4. You're only toughness 4.
Yeah,
He's got a good number of attacks, and he had all the spells up.
Well, he didn't have the spells up on the first round when I hit him. That's what the big thing was, and that's why I thought I could get him. But one way or another, it didn't work.
Okay.
So that's going to do it. Thanks for listening.
All right. Till next time.